Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to the channel. It is time for the Curated Club, which is one of my favorite things. This is the third box. I have gotten all three. It is probably my favorite subscription, and the lovely Laurie has very kindly given me a discount code for you, which is L10, and that'll give you 10% off when you order your Curated Club box. Now, let's have a look and see what's in the box. So I have seen unboxings of this because most people got theirs on Monday. I got mine today because one, I was out of the country on Monday and Tuesday. So I had to go to the post office this morning to collect it, and yeah. So I was up super early this morning because the post office is only open from 8 till 10 for collections. And I had a few things to collect, and this is one of them. And I just couldn't wait to do this. And I also have an appointment at 1 o'clock. So it is currently 12 o'clock. My bus is in 25 minutes. So let's see if we can do this. And I want to explain to you about the Curated Club. So, lovely little thank you card from Laurie. And it tells us what our next box is going to be. So it's Set the Tone box. The Art of Individuality. So, that's exciting. Can't wait. We also have a little card for your clients, just, you know, to have on display. And there's also a PDF that you get emailed every month as well. And this month there is a focus on inclusivity, which for me is brilliant. Because one of the reasons why I have gone into training as a nail technician and beauty therapist is because so many places are not wheelchair accessible. So many places don't understand neurodivergence, and so inclusivity is really important to me, and people being able to access self-care, which is what I always use nails and beauty for, self-care. And then I had to start using a wheelchair, and suddenly I wasn't able to access it as easily, and yeah, that was disappointing. So I'm learning how to do these things so that, you know, other people can at least receive the treatments from me. So, my dear clients, welcome to a place where self-care is for everyone, and you are always welcome. There is no judgment, just joy, and every visit is a chance to celebrate authenticity. Your nails, your identity, your way. We believe that your individuality is beautiful and that every client deserves great nails and kindness. Come as you are, leave feeling empowered with love and care. I love that. That is brilliant. Okay. Just want to make sure there's no codes or anything on this. Nope. So just a little idea of what's coming for the year. And sort of back into why Laurie has decided to start doing this. It is just amazing. So it's going to be limiting it to 200 to 250 members. So if you do want to join up, please do that. Use my code L10 for that 10% discount as well, because it is going to be 200 to 250 might sound like a lot, but actually it's not. It's not. Okay. Eee. We have gold and the glitter as well. Okay, so first up is from Bexy Glow, and this is a clear acrylic, so it's crystal glow. And we also have a clear builder gel from TaylorMade. And the reason for this is this month is about encapsulation. So either encapsulating using acrylic or encapsulating using builder gel, and you'll see why in a minute. So first up we have Heart Hollow Mix. Everything else in the box is from Sparkle Supplies. You know that I love Sparkle Supplies. So here we go. We have holographic hearts, different sizes. There's some crosses in there as well. Interesting. Our next one is Barbie Laser Dust. Oh, wow. Oh, it's not showing up properly. Oh, you are missing out on the sparkly. There is Reflective Hollow. Can we bring this down for you to see it better? No, sorry, it's not working. I will do a little swatch of things because I have the things from the first two boxes and I haven't had a chance to swatch anything. I haven't had a chance to use anything, and there have been such amazing things in the box, and I just haven't been able to do anything because life. We have a foil. Now, I always use the Sparkle Supplies foil glue because that is the only one that I can get to work. So this is cracked pink foil. So again, we have a hollow effect going on with that. I mean, the theme might be encapsulation, but it's, or you know, the skill to develop might be encapsulation, but this is a Valentine's box. This one is called Rosy Mylar. Oh, wow. Love that. I'll very carefully put that lid back on. We have two more in here. This one is Pinkarella. So we've different sized pink glitter flakes in there. Perfect for encapsulation. And finally, we have Candy Love. Now, I don't believe I have any of those. I have started to organise my trays a little bit, my drawers a little bit differently. I now have an entire one that's just my Sparkle Supply stuff because I want you to know where I get things, so that you can get them as well. And oh, that's pretty. We've got white and turquoise and pink hearts. We have pink and iridescent glitter flakes. Oh yeah, no, that's one I'm going to have to encapsulate again. So we've got hearts with like a cutout in the center, and then you also have the cutouts as little hearts as well. So that is everything for this box. Like, oh, like, how do you properly show the glitters? It's like if I have them up that way, you just see the label, but you're not properly seeing them. It's, yeah, that's the best I can do. So that's what's in the box this month. But like I said, it's not just the box. So we'll just move that out of the way for a moment. And the second element of this is education. And there we go. Can we do something? There we go. So we get a PDF emailed to us each month as well. And it has loads of different things. I've printed it off because then you can see it without reflections. So, and then there's also like different tools as well. So in November, in the first box, one of the virtual tools that we were given was a calculator to work out, are you properly priced, or was that December? I can't remember. In one of them, there was a pricing calculator. So are you properly pricing for profit, for considering, you know, the time it's taking you to do things, considering the products that you're using, considering things like your tax, holidays, all of those things. Are you properly valuing the work that you do? Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So my printer printed this weirdly and printed the front page as the last page with just one. So we, you know, but just to give you an idea of some of the things that are in here. So, you know, confidence, absolutely key ingredient in doing anything. And that's what's been covered in this. So we have the confidence edit, we've love in local places, open chair, open heart, layers of love, guest Q&A, conclusion, and next month. And then there's also a worksheet every month and a content planner for next month. It's not a content planner for January. That I got in December. I got the December one in November. So you're always a month ahead. And also, I mean, we're getting the January, you know, Valentine's themed products in January. So we have time to plan. The November one was amazing. It was all Christmas stuff. If you haven't seen my unboxing of that one, please do go and have a look at it. So it does have a black background, which is brilliant. I love that because actually that's much easier for me to read. I find quite difficult to read on white. I find much easier. I use like my phone's in dark mode, my tablet's in dark mode, my laptop's in dark mode because that's easier for me to read. It's less of an eye strain, so I like that. However, it does eat up the ink. But I'm also using instant ink, so I don't care. Collabs, you know, and lots of ideas for different collabs that you could have. And I know some of the others who subscribe have, you know, reached out to local businesses to start offering a collab for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to be doing that because I'm not qualified, so I can't. But that's something that maybe, you know, for Mother's Day, I might do it. For proms in June, July, I might look at doing it for that type of thing. So how do I know that others are doing this? Well, we have a WhatsApp group, an exclusive WhatsApp group for subscribers. And it's brilliant because we've been sharing so many tips in it. That's how I also know people got their box on Monday. And yeah, it's creating a lovely community, and I really like that. Like, there's a sample of what you could send to other companies, other local businesses, about, you know, to introduce the idea of starting a collab. Inclusive language. Why inclusivity matters. You know, we have access to a free training that Laurie has shared with us about trans awareness and inclusivity. That a salon inclusivity checklist. Accessibility. Could someone in a wheelchair get to your desk? I love that, because in so many places the answer is no. In so many places the answer is no, they can't even get through the door. Guide dogs. And this goes for all assistance dogs, all medical assistance dogs. Does not apply to emotional support animals, but if a medical assistance dog or guide dog, they have legal protection. They I was talking about this with my parents about over the Christmas that I would love to have a medical dog, a medical assistance dog. And they're like, well, how would you get home? Because obviously they're in Ireland. And I fly. And they're like, you know, how would you be able to bring, what would you do when you're coming home? I was like, well, it's a medical device. It's medical equipment, which is a horrible way to think about it, but actually it is. A medical alert dog is a medical equipment that you use, same as a wheelchair, same as a mobility aid, same as an inhaler or something. It is something that is going to support your medical needs. But because it's a medical device, it travels for free in the cabin, which, you know, love that. So, but the cost of getting a dog, unfortunately, it'd be really helpful because I obviously can't pick things up off the ground when I'm in my chair. And that can cause problems. I also find pressure therapy really helpful when I'm getting overwhelmed. So having a small, like, King Charles Cavalier type dog that could sit on my lap to provide pressure therapy, that could alert me if, you know, if I am doing something where I'm standing, that, you know, it could alert me for if it, because I know some of them can sense like blood pressure dropping and things like that for other people who have POTS. So there are lots of things that it could be useful for me for. So yeah, I'd love one, but the cost of getting them trained is quite difficult, and not something that is within my reach at the moment. Right, so there we go. That's our inclusivity. The secrets of encapsulating. There we go. I haven't properly tried encapsulating. I'm looking forward to it. This year's guest Q&A is with Sam Marshall, and they are on the Habia Advisory Board. They're on the British Beauty Council DEI Committee, advises the Federation of Nail Professionals. You know, brilliant. She also leads Be Trans Aware, and that is the training that we have access to as well. We have a feature on one of the other subscribers. And then our little workshop, the confidence edit. Then we have a collab worksheet, planning worksheet, and our February content calendar. So many things. And the WhatsApp group. And we get discount codes for any products, any companies that are featured in the box. There's been a discount code for a gel masterclass, for an e-file masterclass. There are just so many benefits to the Curated Club. I just love it. And it's a very inclusive community. Everyone's just so kind. The fact that, you know, we're kind of a mix of people who are just starting out their careers and people who are incredibly well established within the WhatsApp group. And that is amazing. So yeah, do go check it out. And if you are signing up, don't forget to use my code L10, and we will see you very, very soon when I'm going to be actually using some of the products I've gotten over the past few months. Bye!